Okay, hello everyone. Can you hear me okay? How is the volume? I have some background music from YouTube playing. Oh, thank you to Cage5471 for the goat trophy. Thank you so much. All good? Sweet. Alright, well let's get started. I think because I did noise suppression I can just keep my mic open. Yeah, sweet. Sorry for that lighting jump scare. Alright. Well, this is the drawing so far. I'm doing Black Cat from Marvel. I wanted to stream because I was like, ah, it's been a while. Alright, so, yeah, I guess I can show you guys the layers so far. I got this one, which is the outline. I got these for the eyes. This for the shading of the hair. I just finished the shading of the hair. That was the last thing I did. The base of the hair. I have the top lighting, or like semi-top lighting, mid lighting, and that dark lighting, and the base color for her whole suit. Shading for the face and some parts of the body. Yeah, these are both shading for the face. This is the base colors for the skin, and the sketch is way down here. Thank you. But yeah, this is how I usually separate my my artwork. And my pose reference is up here. Or sorry, this is my, where's my pose reference? Yeah. Pose reference is down here. So if I bring this up, you guys can see kind of the person who I referenced here on so you can see the pose reference. Obviously things are gonna look different because I'm referencing it and turning it to a different character. So I made the head tilt a little differently and stuff. But yeah, that's from Pinterest, and then I'm referencing these artworks. I think the second one is Peach Momoko. Yes. I'm doing alright. I haven't been feeling good, like, health-wise, so I haven't really been recording very much, but I thought at least, like, a chill stream would be nice, you know? Okay. Just got into Overwatch. I low-key like it a lot so far. Yeah, no, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I like Overwatch a lot. I haven't been playing it very recently, but it is really fun. Okay. And I'm pretty sure she has blue eyes. I'm not really not really too confident on that. I've seen her with a spiked collar, so I'm doing that. Or a spiked choker, sorry. I want to do that because I think I like the spike choker better than I like the kind of coin thing. Thank you, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. My doctor so far just they're kind of just brushing everything off, which is, not ideal. Okay, and this is shading for the white, so I'm gonna go for this round brush and go over here. Yeah, it's pretty... Oh, 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry, someone had to come into my room. Alright, let's check this out. Oh, that is damn near the same color as the background. We're gonna not do that, actually. I'll bring it over. That's better. I'll go more purpley for this. This is alpha locked on this layer, so it's the shading that it's the selections of shadings I've already done. And, yeah, I'm going in to do a little more, give it a little more volume. Alright. Eye color is green, but she occasionally uses blue eye contacts. Oh shoot, okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, I feel like I've seen her with green eyes more often. Maybe we'll settle on like a teal, I'm not really sure. Also, I'm sorry he did to you. What are we talking about? I don't know what that's about. Let's see what the... There we go. I'm gonna come over here and actually I'll see if I can... That's better. I'm gonna grab this darker color and see if I can just... kind of bring this over a little more. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, it was just like, I don't know. It's not great. But it's more like, oh, you should, do these very basic things, like eating more salt and whatever, because it's like, oh, your body just not keeping down water very well. And I was trying to explain, like, I don't really think that's the issue. Like, I think it's probably something more, but, no, they did, like, one test on me, and they're like, no, you don't qualify for this thing, so, it's probably not that, and then I've done no other tests, so, yeah, like, I'm not really sure what's going on, but I don't think it's nothing, It's like, I don't know, guys. I think it's something for sure. But, yeah, I'll have to see if someone else can help me, because it's like so weird sometimes how not helpful they are. Sorry, it's like headache inducing. Around and around and around. I'm on the wrong layer. I was trying to erase the hair and I was like, why isn't this working? I'm gonna go over here. It's like something people talk about a lot. It's like drawing on the wrong layer. I don't really struggle with that. But probably because I'm more organized, so it's like doesn't really affect me very much, but I know it's like a common art community joke. It's funny because like same with voice acting, I'm not really involved in those communities, even though I do both, It's like I'm not really involved in the art community, I'm not really involved in the voice acting community. And I like making connections like every once in a while, but I don't know, I'm not very active in seeing what's going on with everybody and whatever, like I don't know, I'm just not. Okay. Yeah, dealing with like medical stuff is just not great. Especially when yeah, people are just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what's wrong with you. And it's like, damn dude, this is your job to figure this out, not mine. The fuck. Okay, let's see. Probably I can do like some kind, not really a gradient, but I can do like some kind of lighter color on the top of her hair here. Yeah, that does look more right, actually. Finally, I'm not late. Real. Welcome to the stream. There's not a whole lot of people here, but it's kind of... Yeah, it's kind of expected. It's pretty late. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know it was like blue contacts for her. I thought it was just like low-key just her eye color. Nope, someone else sent goat trophy as well. Thank you, Del PC7. Del underscore PC7. Thank you so much. I got two goat trophies so far. So sweet of you guys. Thank you. What do they do? What is a goat? Like, what is it for? I know not of the goat. Make her bottom eyelashes lighter. Yeah, I like that better. It's like a softer fade. Okay. Oh yeah, I needed to on this layer also do her eyebrows because I totally forgot about that. I'll just do this dark blue since it's already outlined in black. It'll be, yeah, it'll be the right color. Yeah, that's fine. So I can make it a little darker. Lock this. Oh god. Went too far back. Okay, I like that better. Hello, hello, welcome. Yeah, if you guys don't know about my art stuff, I do a lot of that. So if you're ever interested in stuff, just email me to ask about that and I'll direct you towards all my artwork. Yeah, this is definitely a newer style for me. I usually don't draw like this, but I've been having a lot of fun with it, for sure. Okay. I'm gonna finally move to a top layer. I'm gonna do... I'm doing something alright. That's what I call a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yeah. What they don't tell you about art is most of it's just bullshit. Because what am I doing here? Who really knows? Okay. They have a car one too for the trophies. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know what they do here. It is late over here. Like, it's like 40 minutes till midnight. So, it's late for me at least, but yeah. I guess in other places it wouldn't be as late. Ooh, that's yummy. Ooh, yummy, yummy color burn. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the color burn. It's kind of sexy. I like it. Well, I don't know. Maybe. But What do you think? So art-wise, I've been drawing since I was a little kid. So, think like 2015. I've been drawing since 2015. Digitally, I really got into stuff around 2018. And yeah. So, I guess since, yeah, so it's 2018, or 2015 to 2018, I definitely had like a break, but it wasn't like anything huge. So yeah, but it was a while though. It took me a while to get back into all that. Am I gonna be tempted by purple? I just might be. The stream wasn't a lie. That's so funny. Yes, blueberry, the stream was real. It was not a lie. Color burn might be the play today. Hello, welcome. I don't know if I like it though. Okay, I'm gonna stick with multiply, and then I'm gonna go over a little more with the hair. I'm gonna bring this brush out. My like custom airbrush is a little sharper. I find that it's good for this type of stuff. Hello. The cake was a lie. Yeah, no, absolutely. I will definitely add my signature and stuff for sure. I made a new one recently, so I'm just gonna start slapping that onto my more recent stuff. Why didn't I think that you draw? Yeah, no, it's definitely something like my ASMR fans don't know about me half the time, because like I don't advertise on this brand, so it makes sense. But yeah, thank you though, I appreciate it. This is a newer style I'm trying to experiment with. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. 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 Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. hope you enjoyed my live performance. For stream, catching of you drawing a full art play on Twitter. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Looking in hour. Yeah, good night. My stomach's also freaking hurting. I'll have to end the stream and go good night soon, but yeah, please sleep if you need to, y'all. Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. I don't even know if I'm remembering that that sound right. It's kind of all the lyrics though, isn't it? There's not really much else. I guess it's hard to be wrong about carpet. Meow. Check it out, I'm in the house. Carpet. Check it out, I'm in the house. Like carpet. Okay. Whoops, haha, so funny. Little scribble. You thought you could get away from me, little scribble, but you could not. Haha. Thanks, Subnautica, so not going to bed anytime soon. That is so fair. Definitely watch your sleep schedule though, be so careful. Be so freaking careful, dude. Alright, that's enough shading for the hair. Let's do that and then... yeah. That's hashtag enough. Move on to the eyes a little bit. Need some bright, these guys. Do. Spider-Man side chick. No, his canonical girlfriend. Oh, I can't take this anymore. Oh god. It's 1:30 in the morning for you, bro. Be careful. 7:30 p.m. Damn. Dead by daylight and numbing my brain cells. Damn. Oh. I do. I have 207 videos now. It's pretty rad. That's good. Okay. I low-key could not tell where her eyes were for a second. It just kind of looked like the balls, the little glints. So yeah. Damn. I'm gonna use this sleeping to not sleeping. Think about that. Depends why I'm here. Yeah. Have got used to sleeping. Be careful. Be so careful. Yeah, this is now a 207th video celebration stream. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while. Been a while, y'all. For sure. Time's I think gone by pretty fast though, right? It's like feels like it was just yesterday. I was uploading my first video. No, I don't remember what I was doing honestly. I was not in a great place when I started this channel. Yeah, no, I was dating another ASM artist. It's a green-blue mixture because I couldn't decide because I guess like I think Gray in the chat said that she wears blue contacts occasionally, but that her eyes are actually green, and I didn't know they were actually green because I've seen them both. But some of my favorite art pieces of her, she has blue eyes, you know. So I was like, let's do blue. And then I was like, sky blue. They're not really sky blue on my screen. At least they're like a little more teal here. Let me zoom in, like that color. What do we think this color is, everybody? Because sky blue to me is more like up here. It's more like that. Like this. Whoops. Like... yeah. Yeah, it's like turquoise. I think that's like turquoise. What is the difference between turquoise and teal? Some nerd needs to explain it to me in the chat because I honestly don't know the difference. I use them interchangeably. Is that a teal? Yeah. I think it's more like turquoise. That's teal. Yeah, it's like it's bordering. I don't blame you. It is bordering. We all colorblind. It's okay. It's okay. It's bordering blue. It's every word blue they grade. Oh my god. I think you're one of the content creators I've consistently engaged with for the past 1 or 2 years. That's good. Thank you. That's I'm glad to hear that. I mean I've been trying to like keep people around by doing some new stuff and whatever. Yeah, minor hue difference. Yeah. It's really, really, really tiny. Yeah, don't worry about like not being able to see the difference. Okay. I think I'll move on to highlights and like sharpening up some smaller details. Which I'll do on this layer because this is all the eye stuff, so I can use that same layer to sharpen up some of the other details, like the spikes down here. Which is a very minute detail, but it's something at least, and then I can add some hair stuff that I can mess around with. Almost erase the entire thing. That would have been pretty useless. Oh, Spider-Man better than me. If I had Felicia in my life, or more close to be thrown out. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Felicia stan for sure. I don't know, like MJ's cool. I have a thing for Black Cat and Spider-Man. I'm a bigger fan of them than I am of MJ Peter. Or Peter MJ, whatever. What the fuck is the color? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We don't even... Who needs to see? Right? Who freaking needs to see? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. If I pay you, will you hide a super tiny Freddy Fazbear in the art? Like, so small and blended, it's damn near unseeable. I can do that. That'd be funny. I'm thinking over here because I'm gonna do that now before I forget. That just looks like a dog. Make his little hat. Okay. There's your Freddy Fazbear, okay. Only you on the stream will know that it's here. Peter and Fleech have a very fun dynamic. Yeah, exactly. I think that's like the reason I like him so much is the dynamic. MJ and Gwen are cool. He's been Buddy and Chuck. Grounded Fleeter makes Peter fun. Yeah, that's for true. Hello, welcome. I don't know, man. I guess I am bad at seeing color. That's so funny. No, you're so good. Thought you were gonna make a small Amogus. Yeah, no, we're making a little Freddy Fazbear for bread. Brown Shrek. That's true too. It kind of just looks like a dog. That's right. It looks like a little weird little alien dog. Oh yes, I saw someone else asking about the oh god. I don't know. Someone asked about the surprised about artistic skill. I've been drawing since I was like 9 and I'm 20 now, so it's been what, 11 years? I definitely have like over a decade of experience, which is right, like that's a lot. So yeah, for sure it has been a while. It's like a little mole. Yeah. It's something up there. It's not gonna be that noticeable, but it's something up there. I also, I tend to nowadays, because I'm so busy with like voice acting stuff, I take very long breaks from artwork and I will jump in with a new style, and that's usually where my improvement happens the most because I've had time to like simmer on consuming a bunch of different art. And then my brain does this thing where I don't have to constantly reference stuff, but I will notice things in art across the span of like weeks. I'll notice things in other people's artwork that I really like, and then eventually I'll look at it so much that I can just recreate certain things and like mimic certain things that other people do. So that's like part of why art is so easy for me, is because I just look at my favorites and my brain's able to take inspiration from the way they do their line work or the way that they shade or separate hair, and I'll like consume that stuff, and my brain kind of keeps a little subconscious library of things that I can pull from. And I'm sure other artists do the exact same thing, but I just like that's how I explain it, because yeah, it's like I have my own little personal library that I don't have conscious access to, and my brain just keeps all the influences, you know, and then I'll eventually pull from it without knowing. Yeah, thank you. Someone else I've done voice acting, bring back into it. Yeah, you can totally do that. It is very good stuff. Sounds like you're just too good at acquiring the abilities of just your brain. You're funny. Yeah. That's part of it, you know? It's like, my brain is like just built for creativity. To be quite honest with y'all, like this is the stuff that I excel at. And I have for like my whole life, you know, it's just like my brain is artistically inclined. So there's certain things also from practice, you know. If I showed you guys the drawings I was making when I was like 9 or 10, you would have been like, wow, that's like cute, but I couldn't see this going anywhere. That's the thing, is it's all just a practice. you know? Like, you don't have to be automatically good at it. It helps if your brain's wired for it, but you can definitely train yourself, you know? Human brains are so malleable, too, where it's like, yeah, I mean, we can do anything. That's, like, the beautiful thing about being an artist, you know? I'm saying this as I'm, like, zooming in on her boobs. And that's a beautiful thing, is we can draw as many as we want. I could give her 3 if I really want to do. But, you know, it's just, like, that kind of thing where it's like, yeah, if you ever looked at your drawings and were like, oh, this is so bad, it's because you're just starting, you know? And even if in, like, the first couple of years you still think it's bad, it's because you are not, everybody else. You're not, other people who grow faster, and it's just like, you know, it just depends on what you want to learn, and if you're really dedicated to your craft, and if you have time to dedicate yourself to your craft, and you know, all these other factors that might be working against you. But yeah. Okay, let's see. No, actually I don't have photographic memory. It's like a weird I don't know, it's a weird thing that I do that's like not something I have access to, you know? It's probably not weird, it's just like I have ease with doing that. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, getting too late for me, see ya. Yeah, goodbye anyone who's leaving because of lateness. Bacon. That's so true. Got back from the back rooms movie. It was so, oh my god. So brutal. Oh damn, is it like violent? Oh shoot. I didn't know it was gonna be like a horror movie. Okay. Not patient to draw, despite their creativity. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like that's how it is for a lot of people. Yeah, I didn't know the backgrounds movie was out. What the heck? Excel's in the program. Yes. No, you're good. Any pronouns are fine. Backgrounds movie 8 out of 10. General audience is definitely not gonna get it. Yeah, Brett, I was gonna ask you about that because I know, like, I feel like we both know like a fair deal about the backgrounds. You probably know more than I do. Yeah, I needed to like watch the recap on the, I guess, the lore before I watch the movie, because I don't want to miss any references for stuff. I know it is freaking it's supposed to be like scary though. I think at least. No, you're good, Gray, don't worry. Thank you for being kind. Brutal though, I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I guess it depends on your horror, like your spook tolerance. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I feel like I should look up the trailer and look up what is it? I don't know, the other thing. Yeah, I gotta do stupid multiple levels CV. Oh man. I think we're good at songs. I don't usually watch horror. Yeah, that makes sense. Cosmic horror. Yeah, I don't know what kind of horror it is. It's supposed to be spooky a little bit though. Yeah, check that out, guys. This is a great example of rendering. What rendering does to a cat. Ready? Oh, and meow. Oh, meow. Oh, meow. Wow. I think on this layer too, I'm gonna grab this and see how light that is. Sweet. I might just use that as the brightest thing here, because yeah, it's bright enough. Yeah, as much as I'd love to say to like any artist, oh, stay humble, I think also like in this society, in this time, like, yes, be humble, but also you know, defend your skills for sure. Be proud of what you've done. That is something I do value in other artists too, when I see them talking about their work and they're actually proud of it. That's something I'm like, great, because if you know your level of skill, I feel like that encourages more people to engage with you and like buy stuff from you and stuff. Because I don't know. Yeah, it's like, what? It's better to believe someone's capabilities when they believe in themselves, you know? Like when they can market themselves, it's a lot easier to buy and to engage in whatever. It's also good. It's a good skill to be able to market yourself and be proud of the work that you do. Cause yeah, you know, you can't beat yourself up forever. It's also like sometimes it becomes a pity thing where it's like, not everyone's gonna feel bad for you. They're gonna be like, oh, you think you suck? Alright, well, whatever, you know, like, it's not a huge deal to most people, but, yeah, definitely that kind of confidence is, needed. For sure. Hello, 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 welcome. Fair, fully engrossed in horror, so nothing really faces me anymore. Yeah, except for very specific things. For my watch, I didn't rely on gore jump scares, which I was very happy to see. Sweet. Also, the reason I don't draw is because I'd be too busy trying to figure out human anatomy. Yeah, when I was starting with anatomy, I, was very bad at it. I was very bad at it. Because I drew animals primarily, my humans kind of look like dogs to begin with, which is not great when you're trying to draw humans and not dogs. But that's the thing, is that, like, everyone starts somewhere, you know? And I think, like, a lot of new artists in this kind of age, like, when they start today, I think everyone's way too obsessed with being, like, perfect. Whether it's, like, in, like, a single stroke. You ever see people go like this, where they're like, oh, it's not, like, straight enough, it's not straight enough. Like, I wish people would just stop doing that, because that's what makes your art process so long, is not believing in your pen, not believing in your strokes, as, like, funny as that phrase sounds. Like, if you don't believe that you're making the right strokes and stuff, then you're just gonna be stuck on a couple particular areas when you could just move on, you know? And I try to not do that, where it's like, yeah, like, if I have an idea of where something's supposed to be, I'm not gonna make it perfect immediately. I'm gonna probably move on, you know? Like, if I don't like how this area looks, I want to move on, you know? And, like, that's what makes my process a lot smoother, is I'm not stuck up on all these things. The art of letting go, or some shit. Any chance for a Black Hat audio? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm looking for a recreation of the Marvel rival lines. Learned how to draw anatomy because of Dragon Ball. Yeah, that's the thing too, is like Dogman mentioned. That's so true. I never saw that movie, but I know it's a comic. My family likes those comics. Yeah. It's like Perks of Abstract Art. Proper anatomy is a suggestion. That's the thing too, is like, you don't have to draw realistically. I hate what is it? Drawing classes constantly teaching you to draw like still life and shit. I hate that. Go draw cartoons, go draw characters, go see like what else you can do to begin with, because I don't know. I worked backwards. Okay? This is why I am where I am today. Is because I worked backwards and I broke the rules. Because every other, like, every teacher and every, like, old ass person who doesn't actually draw themselves, they're like, oh, well, you have to learn anatomy first. And I was like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. Because I want to find my style and, like, my artistic voice first, and then I'll go break down the basics. And that's how I did it, and that's completely fine. You don't have to listen to anyone. You know, you don't have to listen to me either. That's like, that's the great thing about being an artist, is that you don't have to listen to anyone. And like, yeah, there's rules for sure, but it's only if you choose to follow them, you know? You can't like half-ass follow a rule. Or you can, because nobody gives a fuck. Who cares? Who cares? Art is an expression. And if you want to draw some bullshit, go draw some bullshit. And like, you know, it doesn't need to be the end of the world. You don't need to make it the next masterpiece. It's just like, just draw. Yeah, nothing's gonna be perfect, and that's the great thing about it too, is that the only person you can compare yourself to is yourself. You know, so anything crazy you choose to do, it only reflects on yourself, unless you're in some kind of bullshit competition. I hate art competitions too, you know? Because they're usually only judging for one style, and then if everyone's doing their own style, they can't really judge based off of that same stuff. So I hate realism. That's something I'm not a huge fan of. But you see it come out in my art a little bit with like the way that I do certain things, but it's abstracted realism. You know, it's semi-realism, more leaning towards like anime art style, because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't want people to, or like art critics to fucking judge my shit and be like, well, that's not really right, and hair doesn't really do that. I'm like, it's a style. Oh my god. Yeah. I got a cup today. I got a cat cup. That's pretty cute. It's a big fat kitty. With a tiny little stirring spoon. It's pretty cute. I'm a fan of cat things. I just drew Catwoman yesterday. So if I can finish Black Cat today and get her posted soon, that'll be nice. I'll get two kitty posts in a row, which is great. Abstract is really nice to decipher sometimes. I'm gonna we'll go to her face instead of her butt for a second. Abstract is really nice sometimes. Sort of like a puzzle in some portraits. Yeah, I agree with that. Felicia Hardy steals your heart and your wallet. Yeah, that is so true. I could take some inspo from that. I don't like Dragon Ball, not to discredit it, I never got into it. I never got into Dragon Ball either. I also never got into like Naruto and stuff like that. Going to bed and your drawings look beautiful. Thank you. I hope you sleep well. Good night. Good night, good night. The last art can be whatever you want. JoJo standards are the most creative stuff ever. Yes, I agree. This really is like watching the Mona Lisa being painted. Drawing looking fire. Thank you, thank you. Rocky is a lot of inspiration for the doodles I do. Stands are cool. Yeah. You didn't learn anatomy, kind of? Yeah. Our teacher would be like, you must learn anatomy and then proceed to praise Picasso. That is true, yeah. Gotta enjoy persons, yeah, those techniques can go along with your enjoyment. I think this role is perfect as Mother Nature. Perfection doesn't exist for humans, I agree. Art is just subjective, precious aspect of this part of life. That is so true. Naturally occurring math. That is also true. Beautifully complex. You got a cat cup. Cat cup? Yeah. So it's a cat, but it's also... No, it's a cup, but it's also a cat. It's like, Here, I'll do an artist rendition of you. Or none of you. Hello? For you of the cat cup in this layer. Ready? I'll draw it with, that color. So it's like this. Whoop. A paw out here. And it's got this little hat. Little head. That is not a cat, dude. Holy shit. Take this. Okay, watch it, watch it. Okay, check this out. Check me out, check me out. It's got this little hole. And this thing is a cup. Not a cup, it's a spoon. Looks like this. Got a little cat paw. That's a little stirring spoon. It's got a fat little paw here. Fat little paw here. A little tail. Okay, it looks like that. It's a fat cat cup. And it keeps your drink warm. That's a fat cat. Oh yeah, it's a Chungus cat. Yeah. Selena and Felicia back to back. Yes, indeed. Oh. My phone's like, hey man, it's late. I'm like, yeah man, I know. Seen this fella before. Have you seen this man before? Have you seen him? Okay, we'll go back on all of that. Oh god, just this. Okay. Yeah, the tails they handle. Usually the tails are the handles for the cups that are also like cat inspired. Okay, going back to the real cat that matters in this world. Okay, well, I'll check that out. Ready? Ready, guys? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That's what they say when they say rendering matters. And now I'm gonna go with a darker black in some areas. Not that I know where it matters, but it's, who knows? Who really knows? Do the little elbow crease here, and I'm gonna do this side of the arm. Trying to make sure she looks a little buff at least. I think she could knock me out. Oh, it does look like the bongo cat. That's so true. Yeah, no. Could very well be him. Who knows? Cook out Thanos snaps. That's so true. He's gone forever. Got work to do. Yeah. I'm sorry. I hope your schmediting and schmacording goes really well. Good night, bread. And schmeemails, yeah. My schmeemails and my schmediting and my schmacording. Yeah, I gave Catwoman abs too, cause like, here's the thing: I never understood on like female character designs that people just like refrain from giving them visible muscle. Like, if you want your character to be doing some crazy shit, like crazy like acrobatic shit, they're probably gonna be pretty strong, and that's probably gonna show on their body. But I don't know. People are getting more used to drawing them with muscle, which is really nice, but should have been just like that way to begin with. It's like that's kind of how muscle mass works. It like builds as you do things more often. So if she's out here doing some crazy shit every day, I would expect her to be like pretty built. But yeah. Emphasis on butt. Okay. Let's see what else I can do here. I think this will look a little more fluffy. Yeah, should have defined muscles and stuff. Catwoman throw things out of a table. Throw things off a table. She might. Could be funny. I imagine if you get bored, it's kind of like, why not? You know? Like, why would I not be throwing shit off a table? Waiting for Bruce to get home, and he's like, Selena, what happened? She's like, I don't know. It's just like a bunch of shit on the floor. Oh, it looks like a little middle finger. It's funny. But I never really do art streams. I never really do. So this could be a new thing when I'm not doing recording stuff. I just noticed my freaking music is gone. Hold on. Oh no. Wait, I don't know how to get this back. Felicia Hardy is the name of the character, yes. Skilled fighter and how athletic she is. Definitely muscular, yes. Yeah, this is Felicia Hardy. AKA Black Cat, and then Catwoman is the other one that I drew earlier, which is Selena Kyle. Is it awkward? Do we want the music back? I'll try to... Wait, bigger that way, what? What's going on? Her legal name is Felicia Hardy. Yeah, anything that's closer to the camera is gonna be bigger, so like, yeah. It's just perspective stuff. Catwoman Selena Kyle from DC, yes. I'm tweaking, just took a bong. Bruh. Yes, yeah, just perspective, so. They also typically don't look like this part of the body doesn't look like that when it's leaning down. It looks a little anatomy lesson. If I'm showing you body like this, okay, it's leaning. There, that looks funny. Like person's here, okay. They're like that. So it's like a yoga pose with a little. Okay, they're actually gonna sag like that because they separate as the gravity goes down. Here's an anatomy lesson. Yeah, and then they kind of like. It's like that. They kind of. Yeah, so they'd be like that, but because they're pushed up, they're gonna be more like one shape. Yeah, that is kind of how it is because of gravity. They're like you're seeing like a sack, like a little, like a balloon or something. They're gonna kind of basically work like that. Yeah, this is not human anatomy for sure. Yes, exactly. Yeah, she wears very tight-fitted clothes. So, like, technically, and also I guess for aesthetics wise, it's like that's what we'd rather do. I'm going to make this come a little further up and fill in that weird gap over here. And I don't believe her suit actually does have a tail, but I do like drawing Selena and Catwoman. Sorry, Catwoman and Felicia. Or what? Selena and Felicia. Yeah, sorry, it's late. With tails, because I think they're cute, like little leather tails. Felicia Sarah Hardy. Ironically, her initials are one letter off from fish. That's really funny. I didn't know that. Or Felicia Sarah Hardy, probably. I don't know why whenever I see Sarah spelled that way, I feel like it's pronounced Sarah. Who knows? Yeah, thank you, thank you. Her suit has a tail. Which suit though? Because I feel like it's not all of them. Or is it? I don't think so. Yes, first time seeing you draw live. Yeah, this is my first time streaming, drawing live, I think. I think for, yeah, like in a very long time, so. Yeah, right? Like, it's almost like the fucking Mandela effect, where it's like, I thought she had a tail, but no, none of her, I don't think any of her suits actually have a tail. But I guess just like, it's just the assumption of when we think of a cat, we go, oh, they have a tail. Catwoman as well, I thought had a tail for the longest time. She doesn't. She really doesn't. And I guess in terms of like battle, it would get in the way probably. So yeah, I mean like it's good that she doesn't have a tail. It'd be probably not a great idea for it to be that way. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am really happy with how that turned out. On a white background too? Damn. I'm actually really happy with that. I think we're going white background. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let's freaking do this. Wrong thing. Wrong. Damn, we cooked everyone. Holy moly. Yeah, no, the one I have as a reference doesn't have a tail either. I don't know if she's ever been drawn with a tail. I'm not really sure, but yeah, the ones I use as a reference, no. She does not have a tail. Interesting how to make a drawing that has logical or coherent details based on reality. We require to not only understand how these work in real scenarios, but also know how to portray them. Exactly. Exactly, that is, yeah. Felicia and Selena don't have tails. There's probably some outfits that they've had tails. Yeah. Short Catwoman has a tail. Exactly. That's exactly what I thought as well, but she doesn't. I remember having one though. It fits Wilson's well cat. That's true. We're watching a master. Oh, thank you. I also feel like Black having a tail would matter considering a scorpion exists. Would it matter or would matter? Who knows? Yeah. Yeah. Right. It's like also yeah. I guess there's like design wise, it's like or usage wise, it's like why would she need a tail? And that's a question I honestly cannot answer. I don't know. Okay, I don't really know what to do here. I'm going with some bright whites. Or not. I don't know. Heard from some people that they're like, never, ever, ever, ever use perfectly bright whites. And I'm like, dude, freaking whatever. They're kind of right though. But also I'm like, whatever, you know. Who cares? This color I'm drawing with right now is not a perfect white. It is picked from her hair color. So sorry, the no music is kind of awkward, but I do just need to finish this and then get off, you know. So it'll be too much longer me being on here. I'm gonna leave that area how it is. I didn't like how that was turning out. Alright. I am gonna use bright white here just because in comparison to the skin tone, The blue is not actually bright enough for the for this area, so I'm gonna do a little nose thing. I'll probably bring the white. No, I don't like that. Okay. Holy moly. Name 5 Wonder Woman villains. I can't do it. I think she has an earring, so I'm gonna give her an earring. Just kind of a last minute addition because it really was not something I focused on to begin with. Sweet. Okay. She's got her earring. She's got all the... I didn't add any shine to her nails. Let me do that real quick. Got 5 nails to work with. Okay, and then... something with this. Alright. Ah, the music died. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to restart it. I am finishing up though, so sorry about that. Our comment is to find night for the nice or appropriate moment for the day to make art. Yeah, I mean also like I've been busy all day, so it's not really like a comfort thing for me. It's more just like, good God, like I finally have time to focus on this. Okay. I don't know how many more details I can freaking add. I think I did want to stick with black lipstick, or at least like with the top lip being a little darker. Something I should have done in a lower layer, but we're just gonna do it now. Okay. Yeah, black lipstick. Big fan. Okay, yeah, sweet. Well, that was really good progress for this piece. If, people want to follow my art account, you most definitely can. I just keep that separate from my, ASMR stuff for the most part, so if you're interested, just follow me on Lumerin, so LLUMEERIN. That is my art account, and I post a lot of other stuff there, so if you ever want to keep up with my art stuff, I can link that in the description as well. Yes, I will come back to this tomorrow and double check that it's everything that I've ever wanted, etc, etc. And see if it's still all good, but yeah, we'll end off there. I think I'll finish this up real quick. I think we'll end up doing that. Alright, well. Yes, just add these couple highlights. The grind never stops, oh my god. Yes, okay. Alright. I can end it there, yes. Okay. Yes, thank you so much everyone for watching and for being here, and sorry about the music. I will figure out how to fix that later. This is first time streaming on my MacBook, so funny stuff. Yes, drawn with Procreate, and if we check the canvas details, let's do this real quick. It has taken me 3 hours. 3 hours. Yeah. Videos help me sleep. Oh, I'm glad that they help you sleep when you're not doing very well. Okay. Yeah, no, I focus on character artwork, so I won't be doing a lot with the background, but it could be fun to make it a little collage thing. Yes, unless we'll be coming back for True. Alright, well, thanks y'all, and I hope you have a good night. Alright, see you everyone.